Yes guys, and welcome from me, this is Championship Manager 0102. We've got a requested video for you today. Now this is something I'm completely blind to. I've tested it once and I sort of got the gist of what I'm doing, but this is CM Select. Now this caught my attention on the forums recently, and I thought, what the fuck's that? So let's have a look at it. And someone asked me, I forget who it was, they said, oh, would you do a video on it? Because I got it working and he couldn't. So it's called CM Select that you see right there. It's downloadable from one of the tools within the download section of the forums. And if you're not already on the forums, the link is at the bottom right there. So this is what CM Select is. What it does is you fire up your saved game, whichever saved game it is maybe, and it gives you the suggested lineup of 11. It's nothing. It's a nice little program. It's not something I would use, truth be told. So I did a couple of tests on it, and first things first, you must be running. So once you've downloaded it, like so, I've downloaded it to my desktop, and sometimes you might need to extract it. If you download in zip form, so like a WinRAR or WinZip, right click and extract it, and hey presto, here you are. So you can look at your README if you wish. Your README is just a bit of information about. Don't really know what the tactic is, but this is it. Now, the first things first is ensure you are running as an administrator, just kind of like CM really. A lot of people make that mistake. You know, that a lot of these third-party programs, for them to be effective and for them to work, they need to be running as an administrator. So double-click it. And now at this point, you're going to locate whichever saved game you're going to fire up. Now, it's really, really important that when you play CM, when you saved your game, it is not compressed and not safely saved. I'll explain what I mean by that, right? I'll explain exactly what I mean by that really, really quickly, and I'll just fire up a CM. So in your settings, right here, save compressed, save safety, they must be on no. Now if you put them on yes, right, you can still play CM, and it's actually makes it a smaller file when you're saving it. But if you take it off no, it means it's a larger file. But they need to be on no for the benefit of multiple third-party programs such as this one. So there you go. It's asking me to look for. It's asking me to look for a CM save. So we'll do my test. No, I actually did one yesterday. I started a game on the update, a bit pissing about, as South Shields. So let us just fire up South Shields. Okay. Now, be patient, okay? And this is the important thing, is if it's doing what it's doing now, then that's a good sign. It means that it's loading. I noticed when I hadn't got it running as an administrator, it didn't do any of this. It just flipped through, and it didn't work. And that's probably the issue that whoever it was on the forums had. He had a similar sort of issue. But I definitely got it going. And I tested it. And this is making me look a real fucking liar. That's what you got, yeah? That's what you got, I take it. Stream read error. I did get that a couple of times. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try it again, shall we? We'll try it again with a different save. Okay, so let's try my test. If the bar's not moving, it's not going to go. Now, I'm not 100% sure the reason. I believe there's an update version of this. I did get it going, and it's... No, that's not going to go, is it? That's not going to go. Let's be honest. It's not going to go. Not responding. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So let me try then, again, on my heads-up game with Matt. So let's try Mike Epic 1. There you go. Now, right, we've got liftoff. Now, I'm not 100% sure why some will load, some won't. So it's trial and error. Like I said, I'm not the expert on this. I'm not familiar with it at all. So somebody out there can probably put some more information on this. So I fired up the Game On challenge with myself and Matt. It fires up your saved game. Make sure they are saved safely off and save compressed off. Very, very important. It will not work otherwise. Can't answer why those test games didn't go. But you can clearly see we've got some activity going on here. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to Man United. Right, so it looks like you got the find but thing don't work then, does it? Right, so what you have to do is look for your team manually, like so, it would appear. That's not going to be all the teams, is it? There's no way this is all the teams. So it's probably flawed a little bit. So, there's a lot, like I say, it's going to be a lot of trial and error. And Man United are not on there, are they? So that looks like it's only one country. So basically, let me give you the gist of it then. So let's choose a club then that we can recognise. Anybody. Anybody. Any club. Right. So there we go. Let's choose someone a little bit more. I don't know if we're going to have anything at Athletic. No, they've got no players at Athletic Bilbao, are they? I don't know how it's determined. Oh, Blackburn Rovers. Okay, so Blackburn Rovers. So there's their squad, and all you do is you pick your tactic. Now I did some testing on this. So let's say you play a 3-4-3. Just pretend. Okay, that is the select that they will pick for you. That is the select that they pick for you. If you've got a formation that you play yourself, right? So, for example, I would tend to play 2 defenders, each fullback, 1 DMC, no wingers, 3 in the middle, 1 AMC, and 1 at the top. So that is very much like 4-1-3-1-1. I think I've got to give it a name, haven't I? And that is my boom tactic. Okay. So there you go. No, let's just go back on. I thought I'd already picked it because I tested it with Mark Whittaker's tactic of bomber. Okay, let's go back to boom. Okay, there you see. So now they've given me it with 4-1-3-1-1. You can actually, I spotted something right. So if you look on a player, so we're looking at Blackburn here. Look at that. It tells you their ability. So their CA and their PA. So you can see it, but it's in sort of like bar graphic, sort of bar chart sort of concept. And it's got their positions as well. These are obviously their multiple positions. So this guy can obviously play defensive midfield and midfield, right side, centre, free roll, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what free roll really resembles because it looks like everybody can play it. So these bars are their ability and their potential ability. And so on and so on and so on. So there isn't massive amounts to it. Now, like I said, I actually, let's come out of this. I actually got one going. And I'm sure I tested it on Matt's team. I'm pretty certain I tested it on Matt's team. So let me try, so let's try, okay. The first thing I look at, right, is I look at the bar and I think, how big is that? That's not massively. Normally you'd expect to see this bar really tiny. You know there's loads of clubs if it's really tiny. Persevere when it's doing this, because obviously the longer this goes on, the better it's going to be. So, someone said, I think, on the forums that there is an updated version of this somewhere, which there probably is. Like I said, truth be told, it doesn't really interest me in respect of... aha! Oh, maybe not. No. Yeah, I get you. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're not getting any further. Let's go to no, nothing for Dortmund. Right, okay, so let's just go to again. Do it again. So I've got to, now I can load tactic if I wish. So let's try a tactic that Mark Whittaker sent me. I think you've got to do that and do it again. Mark Whittaker sent me his tactic of like very much like the update, sort of 4-1-2-1 inward forwards, and there you see. Like I say, you can make your own tactic if it suits what you play and save it. And there's their squad. If you want to look at the squad, you have to sort of persevere and play around with it with regards this sort of stuff, because I can't work out why they don't all work. Let me try one more. I mean, what we could try actually. Do you know what? Just thought of an idea actually. Let me try running it without it being running as admin. I wouldn't have thought that's going to make any difference. I'm sure that's not going to make any difference at all. So let's just this ain't going to make no fucking difference, is it? Okay. Fuck me, it does a lot of loading. Considering what it's doing, it's loaded every player in the game in that save. It's loaded every player in the save. But it's a lot of trial and error. It's a handy little tool if you're really sort of like stumped as to who should be in your first team. So no, still not. Still not. It made no difference at all. It made no difference at all. Okay. So that is that, guys. That is CM Select. It's very flawed, as you can see. Very, very flawed. But you'll be able to work it out, I'm sure, with just a little bit of navigating around. The reason I've not navigated too much is because I personally rather play the game myself and choose my select myself and learn by my mistakes almost. But it's there for somebody, you know, to support other people. And let me know what you think. Till next time from me, guys, take it easy.